Hello, Kryptonians. Are you here because you got stuck on a quiz question? Or maybe you're just curious. One thing's for sure, understanding blockchain security is not just about curiosity. It's about safeguarding your investments and time. Let me tell you why this matters. If you invest in blockchain technology without understanding its security principles, you risk losing everything. But don't worry, I'm here to guide you. Let's dive into the fundamentals of what makes a blockchain secure. First, let's talk about immutability. Immutability means that once a transaction is confirmed on the blockchain, it cannot be altered or deleted. This is crucial for ensuring trust in a decentralized system. Imagine if transaction records could be easily changed. It would undermine the entire purpose of blockchain. The combination of cryptographic hashing and consensus algorithms makes this immutability possible. Next, what ensures consensus in a blockchain network? This is where consensus algorithms come into play. These algorithms ensure that all nodes in the network agree on the state of the blockchain. Without consensus, we couldn't verify the authenticity of transactions or maintain trust across the system. Proof of work, used by Bitcoin, is a well-known example of such an algorithm. Now, let's discuss cryptographic hashing. Hashing is a process where data of any size is transformed into a fixed size output. This output, called a hash, acts as a unique identifier for the data. If the data changes even slightly, the hash will change completely. In a blockchain, every block includes the hash of the previous block, creating a secure chain of data that's incredibly hard to tamper with. Private keys also play a critical role in blockchain security. These keys are like passwords that give users access to their funds. If you lose your private key, you lose access to your assets permanently. This is why private key management is so important. Never share your private key and always back it up securely. What about the infamous 51% attack? This occurs when a single entity gains control of more than half of a blockchain's computational power. While theoretically possible, the cost and resources required to execute such an attack on a large blockchain like Bitcoin make it highly unlikely. For smaller blockchains, however, the risk is real. Cryptoeconomics adds another layer of security. This concept combines cryptography with economic incentives to encourage honest behavior in the network. For example, in proof of work, miners are rewarded for validating blocks honestly, making malicious activity less profitable than acting in good faith. Lastly, let's talk about Byzantine fault tolerance. This means the blockchain can function even if some nodes act maliciously. As long as most nodes are honest, the system remains secure and operational. Let's go over the answers to our quiz questions together. First, what does blockchain immutability mean? Immutability ensures that once a transaction is confirmed, it cannot be altered or deleted. This feature secures the integrity of blockchain data and builds trust in the system. Next, how does a blockchain network reach consensus? This is achieved through consensus algorithms. These algorithms allow all nodes in the network to agree on the state of the blockchain, ensuring that transactions are valid and trustworthy. Now, let's talk about cryptographic hashing. Hashing serves to ensure data integrity and uniqueness by transforming any input into a fixed size output. Even the slightest change to the input results in a completely different hash, making it a critical part of blockchain security. What prevents a 51% attack in large blockchains? The answer lies in the high computational cost required to gain control of the network. This makes such attacks economically and technically unfeasible on major blockchains like Bitcoin. How does proof of work secure the blockchain? By requiring miners to solve complex puzzles using computational power, proof of work ensures that block validation is both competitive and reliable, protecting the network from malicious activity. Let's move on to private keys. These are essential for accessing and controlling blockchain assets. Without your private key, you lose access to your funds permanently. This is why securely storing your private key is so important. What is Byzantine fault tolerance? It's the ability of a blockchain to continue functioning even if some nodes act maliciously. As long as the majority of nodes remain honest, the system stays secure. Why are public blockchains more secure than private ones? Public blockchains benefit from larger network hash rates, making them more resistant to attacks like the 51% attack. What is cryptoeconomics? It's the combination of cryptography and economic incentives to encourage honest behavior within the blockchain network. This approach ensures that malicious activities are less profitable than cooperating with the system. Finally, what links the blocks in a blockchain? Each block includes the hash of the previous block. creating a secure and immutable chain of data that's incredibly difficult to tamper with. I hope these explanations clarified the answers and deepened your understanding of blockchain security. I know this can feel a bit dry at times, but understanding these concepts will give you the ability to identify strong blockchain projects in the future. With the right knowledge, you'll develop an eye for spotting the best opportunities in this space. If you enjoyed today's session, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our latest content. Until next time, Kryptonians, keep learning and exploring. Thank you, and see you in the next video.